YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and well, per usual, on this good Thursday evening. It is March the 19th, 2026, and it is currently 7:40 p.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm waiting on my daughter to get off of work, though. I am just outside my car, smoking with the windows up, minding my business. I just got done lifting or whatever, but I decided I was gonna stop lifting early because usually I would lift to about this time. But I said the last person who was in my car was gonna be the last person because my car is getting a little bit louder. And even the lady who just got out before, she was like, your muffler off? Because I was telling her, like, my muffler is not just messed up, it's all the way off. Like, I put it in the trunk. And she was like, it's all the way off? I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh, your car don't sound that loud for your muffler to be all the way off. And that's what I was saying. Like, I know a little bit about cars. I don't know a lot, but I know enough. And I'm gonna talk about that. I know enough about cars or whatever. Like, I know if I'm being overcharged. I know if something is a limit or whatever. And that's what I said. I feel like I was overcharged for this car, but at the same time, I did get my car inspected at a whole different shop other than the car dealer place that I bought my car from. I had to take my car to get inspected for lift, and I didn't take it to no backyard mechanic. I took it to Bell Tire out in Redford, actually. So it's not like I took it somewhere where I knew a plug or something like that. I took my car to a legit business to get examined, and I was told that the only thing that was wrong with my car was the exhaust system, aka the muffler, and Cadillac whatever converter. So I was told that, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's not much to get fixed or whatever. If I get the whole thing done, he told me it would be like $1,200. He said I could probably find somebody to straight pipe it for me for about $200 and something. So that was cool or whatever. I just haven't got around to getting it done because I've been having to lift and stuff so that I can make sure I can maintain getting a room and stuff for my boys, and like making sure that they have food when they tell me that they done ran out of food, and stuff like that. So I needed to start lifting immediately. I knew that I had to get out of my brother's house by the 11th of March or whatnot, so I had wanted to go ahead and buy me a car, and I didn't have nobody to take me around to drive from car lot to look for a car. I was asking guys that I knew to help me. Nobody had the time to really help me look for a car, so I just went ahead and got a car, because if I had waited to buy me a car, then I would really be fucked up. I wouldn't be able to afford my room. I wouldn't be able to do anything if I didn't have a car. So I knew what I was doing when I bought a car, whether it was overpriced, used, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I bought plenty of cars. I've had a car ever since I was 15 years old. So I know a little bit about cars, but not that much. I can't repair a car. So yeah, I was dealing with that earlier, and I was talking to one of the ladies, and she was like, oh, your car don't sound that loud for your muffler to be all the way off. She was like, I done had my muffler fall off my car before, and my car was really loud. She's like, your car not that loud. And my car isn't that loud, because I done seen people whose mufflers was messed up before too, and it ain't even fall off. Mine is completely off. But I done heard some loud cars. My car is not that loud. However, when I want to rev up, it'll be loud, and then it'll eventually quiet down. And the guy told me that he'll look at that for me. The whole straight pipe thing or whatever. So, I was driving my car today, and I was like, okay, well, I want to stop driving it until I get it looked at and get that fixed. Then I'll just get back into lifting or whatever, because I need my car to make my money at the moment. And, yeah, like, granted, I could have paid a little bit less for my car. I still don't feel bad about my car. And my car halfway has paid for itself. Like, what I paid for my car has halfway made that money for me back already. I just been spending it on rooms. Hi. So, God is just making a way out of no way. And I'm hearing like I'm still about to get a new car. I'm hearing like I'm about to be blessed. Like God is not done with me. And I'm hearing I made the right move by still buying this used car, whether it cost me too much or not, because I needed it. I needed it. This is how I've been able to keep afloat. And I happened to be talking to the last lady who I just dropped off, and she was like, yeah, because when I test drive a car, me and my brothers be dogging it out. And I had a dream that somebody dogged my car out, like after I got it. Because when I got my car from the dealership, and I got it from Top Gears, but when I got it from there, it wasn't driving rough or sounding loud like that. I knew that it needed to have the exhaust system done, but it wasn't loud. It got loud, and it started like somebody went and drove it all rough and shit. This not a truck like that. You could drive trucks like F-150s and stuff. You can drive them over speed bumps, and you could drive them a little bit rough because they're built for it, tough, they're durable, they're meant for driving up mountains, like when people go hiking and shit. Not mountains, but when you go hiking in dirt roads, that's what those type of trucks are made for. They can go over speed humps and shit like that because they're high off the ground as well. I just have a little Equinox. It's low to the ground. Like some of these speed bumps be fucking up the bottom of my car. What are the speed bumps with so motherfucking high? It looked like the things that go in front of your car in the parking lots. The little yellow things, but the white ones, the bigger ones that be like at the casino, it was like that. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? That's why I said, is they doing the math around this bitch? Speaking of, I always test people, and hello, I always test people. I don't know why. And I said something like, I can't stand, I feel like Cliff tests me, even though I'm not his girlfriend. I just feel like he tests me, and I hate that. But I realized today that I test people as well, just to see if they're gonna be fucked up to me or not. And that's why I say I understand why sometimes guys test females just to see if they'll fuck with them the long way. Like, if I'm fucked up, is you gonna give me money or is you gonna turn your back on me? Hello. I see why guys do that. And yesterday, like, y'all know how I said I ain't that good at math or whatever. That's why when I get rich, I'm hiring an accountant. I never said I was stupid at math. I know how to add up. If I gotta go get me a paper and pencil or a motherfucking calculator, I know how to add some shit up and make it make sense. What I mean when I say I'm not good at math is when they start putting the shapes into it, and then the ABCs get to come in with the 1, 2, 3s and the XYZs and A equal B XYZ. That's what I mean. I don't get that shit. So I'm talking about like when it starts getting to hard geometry and like, why in the fuck is math with numbers mixing with the alphabets? That's words. That's reading and spelling. What the fuck them two? Why is y'all mixing that together? How did numbers start equaling numbers? I mean, how do numbers start equaling letters? Is what I say I don't understand. Algebra, yes, thank you. Algebra, geometry, and all that type of stuff. That's what I mean when math starts getting difficult for me. Because why are we mixing all that shit up? You can keep it simple. It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Why are you trying to make me spell with math and shapes and shit? Like, that's 3 different motherfucking things. Is we learning shapes, numbers, and alphabets up in this bitch. Y'all trying to put all 3 together. Now I'm confused. So that's what I was just saying. So I went to Wendy's yesterday to get me some food, and I had paid with a $20 bill. She told me my meal would be $12.50. So I never really do the math when it comes to getting my change back from a fast food restaurant. But this particular time, I'm like, I'm about to just add this up real quick. And I was like, okay, well, she owes me $7.50. Or whatever. And so I don't know why, but something told me she was gonna try to short me my change. So I pulls around to the window or whatever, and I give her my money. I give her my money, and she only gives me $7 back, and she forgot to give me a straw. So she gives me $7, but she leaves the window open for a minute. And then I'm like, hey, can you get me a straw? And she was like, yeah, you can have a straw. And when she was giving me my straw, I was expecting her to give me my 50 cents, and she didn't. And I just was like, And I drove off. I let her keep the 50 cents. And I just was like, let me do the math again and make sure I'm not making a mistake. And I did the math again. So whatever the total was, she still owed me $7.50. So, she didn't say anything like, oh, ma'am, I don't have any change, or do you have exact change, or anything like that. She just straight didn't give me my 50 cents. And being that that's the business, she could have been like, well, I don't have the change. I can give you $8, or do you have the change? And I would have been like, you know what? You can keep the 50 cents. It's okay, because I understand, a lot of people using cards now, you might not have exact change. So I understand that. But for her to not just say nothing and not give me my money was just crazy to me. But people would take what you say and run with it. I said I wasn't good at math, but that don't mean that you should try to jip me out of my money. I didn't say I couldn't count. You didn't know what I meant when I said I wasn't good at math. I'm not good at algebra, geometry, and all of that stuff. But bitch, you steal my money. I know that you touch my motherfucking money. That's why I make half these videos now, because a motherfucker stole my money. Bitch, I know how to count. I can add it up, and I definitely can make 2 and 2 make 4 around this motherfucker. So you gotta really be careful what you say to people, because people will really take advantage. Me just saying like, I am a woman, I don't know much about cars. Yes, I've had several cars, so I know a little bit, the basics, but I don't know how to fix a car. So me just saying something like that, people selling cars like, oh, she ain't gonna know if I sell her a lemon, or she ain't gonna know this, or she ain't gonna know that, and they'll take advantage of that. And that's why I was saying I would like for a man to come along with me to help me buy a car. But I don't really have many people in my life, so I didn't have many people to ask, and I needed it immediately, so I didn't have the time to wait either. So granted, I feel like I could have paid a little less for my car, and if I had took the time, I probably would have found a better car. My car has still halfway paid itself off, and I don't have a car note. And like, it's been helping me do what I need to do. And I'm hearing God say like, you made the right decision. You about to get another car anyway. So it's just something about that. But the way that people will take advantage of people or purposely try to trigger people, I cannot stand that. I really hate it, but it gets done to me every day, especially since people feel like I think that I'm a know-it-all. And that just goes to show you that you don't know me, because I love to learn. I let people teach me something every day. I listen to people talk. I learn from them and everything. I am not somebody who be like, oh, I know it all, or anything like that. Half the stuff that I be knowing, or people be wondering, like, how does she know that? I don't even know how I be knowing it. I just know. So, it's crazy. But anyway, I was talking to this lady too, and I was like, she was like, just be lifing and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Life do be lifing, and I'm glad that I'm not a fucked up person. After all the stuff that I've been through, I'm glad to say that I'm not a fucked up person. Like, I could really be going around holding grudges, walking around with a stank ass attitude, and treating everybody bad just because people treated me bad. And I do not believe in that. I have a good heart. I treat people the way that I want to be treated. And I am proud of that, because if you really know what I've been through, I could be fucked up. So, yeah. I just be noticing different things. And I be having some people that get in my car and they just be trying to be funny. Because, again, people be knowing who I am. Some people get in my car and they try to be funny, and I just have such a light spirit now, I just brush that shit off. I'll come talk about it with my digital diary. And then I have some people that get in my car and they're so loving, and I just love that I had the chance to meet them or ride with them for a split second, and even if it was just for 5 minutes. You know, that's the power of people. That's the power of energy and spirits and things like that. So I have really learned how to read people, and that's why sometimes I don't talk, because I've learned to read people. And I know that some people are purposely going to trigger my spirit, so I don't even start or spark a conversation with them. And then it's just some people, we instantly start talking to each other, whether it's me talking to them first or them talking to me first. We just get to talking and we talk the whole way. So, yeah. But I know that out of all the shit that I was going through, I'm hearing like it's been a test. Just like I said earlier my bridge card was cut off, and I called to DHS, and the lady was saying there's no reason for my bridge card to be cut off. She called me back and she said that it should be on, within the next 24 to 48 hours. But if it was no reason for my stuff to be turned off, why was it turned off? Because people watch my videos, and I said that I couldn't wait to go to the grocery store with my daughters and stuff today and all that type of stuff like that. And people just want to see me struggle. Like, everybody know I'm renting a room every night and stuff. And DHS, yes, I wrote the news about them so I could see them being bitter. So, they just cut it off for no reason. She said out of her mouth, like, your stuff is cut off for no reason. So now, like, the money that I did make today with lifting, and I don't want to lift anymore until I get my car fixed, I'm about to go and spend to buy my kids some food. When my car could have just been on, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could be using that money just to get my car fixed. But that's what I be saying. People don't understand that this shit is really real. This shit is deep. People be fucking with me, and people be fucking with my cars, just like the girl was like, yeah, because me and my brother, we dog cars out. I haven't let nobody drive my car except my brother. He asked me if he could drive my car to the store. This was right before we moved out of his house, and I was like, okay. It was the middle of the night too. I had just fell asleep, and I'm like, all right, my car was at the end of the driveway, and he was taking a minute or whatever, so I ended up texting him like, hey, what store did you go to? He said I went to Wendy's. And it just was like, when she said that, it just make me think like somebody driving around just dogging my car out, flying over the speed bumps and everything like that. But I had somebody do that to my last car too, the Traverse. I can tell because I got in it and drove it, and it's like I can tell that somebody drove my car. I don't know. I had made a mistake and left my keys in my friend's car. He didn't bring them to me. He didn't bring them back to me until 2 days later. And I swear I just felt like he had made a copy of my car key and just dogged my car out one night that I was asleep. And I had a dream about that shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I be sleeping at the rooms and stuff now. So, I'm not like, if I don't have a room right by the door or the window, then I have to come in and check on my car. And I'm tired of living like that. I was telling somebody earlier, like, I'm just tired of living like that. I don't even be doing shit to nobody. It's real life hate because I complained about something that was the truth. And people been fucking with me ever since. I swear. That's why I won't leave a bad review for the car company, because I know how shit is. I know what the fuck people be doing, so I wouldn't dare drag their name through the mud. I wouldn't do that. Just like I done had people lie, like how I'm standing at the room now. I done had somebody lie and call the room and act like they was me and start complaining. I only stay at rooms that I like. So I would never be calling, complaining, or leaving fucked up reviews, dragging nobody's name through the mud. And I had that done to me before. I said one of my friends came and stayed with me and she planted roaches in my house. I swear to God, that's the truth. And then somebody gonna get on my Facebook page and create Google reviews, talk about, oh, I'm nasty, I'm selling food with the MILF market and I got roaches. And at that time, I didn't even have roaches. My friend came and planted roaches in my house and then started having a whole bunch of people leave reviews. And when I was selling food, I had a close connection with the people that I sold food to. I had never even seen half of those people who was leaving reviews. And their pictures be up there on Google review. I had never seen some of those people. The extent that people will go to sabotage you, I've experienced some of the worst. So, being that I know how people used to fuck up my cars before, and I know how my car drove when I first got it, opposed to later on, I wouldn't leave them with no bad review, because I know what type of time people be on. It's just to see me down. And just because confirmation, just because somebody want to see me down don't mean I'm about to drag everybody else down too. So, I've been through a lot, but I know I'm about to get a breakthrough because I'm a good person. I'm not nonchalant or carefree, But I don't worry about a lot of shit because I know I'm a good person. And universal law is what goes around comes around. Most of the time I'm going through fucked up shit, again, it's because people just be doing shit to me. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, that I don't make mistakes, because I do. And I learn from them. But I don't go around doing fucked up shit to people. People do be going around doing fucked up shit to me, though. So, I'm not complaining, though. I've been making it, and every day I have a new life experience. I learn something new. If I make mistakes, I learn from them. I thank God for everything that I've been through. Even though it get hard sometimes, I still be thanking God, because I done seen rock bottom before. And I saw a rock bottom, like if you pick the rock up and flip it over, it ain't nothing but mud or a motherfucking fossil. I done seen rock bottom like that. It's like the fossils is up under this bitch. So that's why I'm very much so humble. I'm very respectable to people in their situations, if it's hardships or whatever. And hardships can be many different things. Financial, you can be experiencing a hardship because of death. Many different things can cause hardships. Being homeless. Like, I was picking up a lady today. She was riding in the lift because she said she was just in a hit and run car accident. Somebody hit her and her son while they were driving. So you never know why somebody is in a lift. I be taking a lot of people to the doctor. Some people be, why somebody was saying, I didn't even know that many people catch a lift. Where do people be going? Doctor's appointments, to the airport, home from work. They could have caught a flat tire, car wouldn't start. They don't got roadside assistance at the moment. It's many reasons people catch lifts. I seen a mail carrier getting in a lift the other day because the mail truck broke down. So you never know why somebody is in a lift. And I say that to say you never know why somebody is homeless. Somebody could have been working a very good job and their house caught on fire one day. And they caused them to lose everything. Maybe they had lapsed on their insurance and now they can't get nothing replaced. You never know why somebody is homeless. Some people be homeless. I met a lady one time, she was homeless because her husband died. And her husband was the breadwinner, took care of everything and everything like that. And his kids came and like X'd her out the wheel and everything, making her homeless. So that's why I just don't treat people like that. You never know what nobody going through. Never, ever. But it's my story time. I guess so. I'm just talking about the things that I've been through, the things that I've seen other people go through, and just saying why it is that I am very humble and very understanding to a lot of situations. It's not that I be making excuses for myself or others, but I have experienced hardships and I've witnessed other people as well, and we've got treated like we were just animals just because we were going through something, and that's not okay. Some people really fucked up people. They're going through something because of them. But some people really just fall on hard times. They're not fucked up people. Like, you never know what. That's just like I said, the guy got out of my car, we were talking, and I finally had dropped him off at work, and he was like, all right, talk to you later, love you. Like, sometimes people just need some type of love. You never know what people going through, even kids, old people. That's like I was talking to this one lady and we were talking about smells, and she was saying like she ain't never smelled like fish. She's like, my vagina ain't never smelled like fish. And I was just like, oh, I was just listening. Like, she was an older lady too, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But she was saying, like, have people ever got in my car smelling like anything? And, we was talking about, like, must and fish and things like that. And actually, I have smelled a few smells that got in my car. But they were, like, ladies who I could tell they had a long fucking day at work, probably just bust this 16-hour shift as a senior because they had their scrubs on. You probably sweating. That's how I said you get to wipe everybody's ass but yours. So if you get in my car and you a little musty and I see you got on some fucking scrubs, I know you been wiping ass, giving showers. I used to be a Cena for almost 15 years. So I understand that shit. It done been times my titties sweating and everything, but I done washed everybody up but me. I done sweated, it been here 8 hours, 16 hours. Everybody done got a shower. I'm hot as fuck. So I understand that. That's why I ain't gonna be like, ugh. You have to be careful how you treat people, because that same Cena that you disrespecting could be the same Cena that might have to take care of your ass or your mama one day. You know? So I just think different is what I'm trying to say. To a lot of different shit. I just do. It had somebody smell like liquor too. I done had people fall asleep in my car while I'm lifting them around. You know, you never know what nobody going through. Somebody could be tired as fuck. What I'm gonna tell them, hey, don't be snoring in my car. Just being a Lyft driver is almost like being a CNA. You gotta have patience with people. It's just like customer service. You have to have patience with people. It don't matter what kind of customer service you is. Y'all see how small I be smoking down my tails? That's why I don't ever have no fucking tails. I love when I go to people's house and they be having tails that be almost like the size of my pinky. Like, damn, I smoke mine all the way down. You got a tail that size? Give me that. Let me help you. But yeah. Anywho. My daughter should be walking out in a minute, I'm assuming. So I'm going to wrap it up with my digital diary, but I just wanted to talk for a minute while I was getting ready to end my day. I could really lift some more so I could have some more money or whatever, but fuck it, shit. I got to give my kids some food, and I don't want to do too much for my car before I get this straight pipe put on or whatever. Plus it's sounding loud, and I don't want to be lifting too much with my car sounding loud. Like, it was okay at first, but, you know, I just want to get that taken care of beforehand. I don't want to get no bad reviews. For the most part, everybody be cool and understand it. But again, you got some people who just be hating, talking shit. Meanwhile, they in the lift. And I said again, you never know why nobody in the lift. Their car could be in the shop. But while yours is in the shop, you need a ride. You need to get in here and appreciate. The fuck? Or you could catch the D-Dot. Or the smart bus. Shit. And whatever else any other county got. But yeah. I feel like something good is about to happen. And I keep hearing about the lottery too. Like somebody about to get a large amount of money. And I said I'm going to be rich one day. And pretty much everything I say be coming to pass. And I swear when I become rich, I want to bless so many people. Like, you know, a part of my downfall was helping the wrong people. But I want to really help people. Like, just like I said, I be needing help. I need a hug. I need this or I need that. But it's genuine things. I want to be that person. Like, and I feel it coming. You know, I feel like one day I'm going to be able to buy people houses and stuff. And that's the kind of testimony that I want to have. Like, you know, I want to be able to tell my story and like, yeah, I was homeless at one point in time, sleeping in my car. But, you know, I got myself together and I bought myself a house and I bought my kids houses and things like that. And I bought a few people from my community houses too. Like, I bought some single fathers some houses. I bought single mothers houses. I bought some married couples some houses. I bought some teenagers some houses. Like, I want to say stuff like that. I helped so-and-so start a business. And no, I didn't ask for 10%. I just helped them buy the building so that they don't have to struggle no more. I want to be that type of person. And that's how you get blessed. Granted, 10% ain't nothing. Like, imagine if I help everybody, not everybody, but enough people start a business and each person is only paying me like 5% or 10%. That's still enough for me to feed my family. I'm not greedy. I just want to be comfortable. And I want to see other people comfortable too. So that's what I be meaning when I say I'ma feed my whole team. We ain't going on no fasting here. Like, people don't think I have a business plan, but my business plan is successful. People just don't think it's successful because it involves helping other people. And people think that the only way you could become successful is if you're selfish. And that's not true. Like, the world would be a better place if more people were successful. Less stealing would be going on if more people were successful. That's why I always bring up the pandemic and use the pandemic and stimulus checks and unemployment as examples. Because when we were going through that time, people were having money and it was less crime going on. It was less killing, less stealing. But it was more people starting businesses, more people buying up houses and things like that because they had the funds to do so. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you give people stuff and take them out of poverty, the world would be a better place. Like, who would want to just be stealing if you had no reason to be stealing? Like, if you had a basic necessities, a roof over your head, food to eat every day, running water because bills ain't high as fuck, you know, running lights and stuff because DTE wasn't costing you 8 legs as if you was a fucking octopus instead of a human. Like, if the prices of living were reasonable and you actually gave people resources and the opportunity, it would be less crime and less killing going on because people would be happy. They would be stable. A stable person ain't about to go out here and rob for something that they don't even fucking need. They not about to put a gun up to somebody's head and want to carjack them when they got a car too. They're not going to be breaking into people's houses or squatting in houses if they got one of their own. It's too much land, abandoned houses, vacant houses, and buildings for people to be homeless on the streets. Like, if you gonna let them sit there and not make no money off of them, you might as well use some of the money that we're supposed to have in this government system and fix it up and then put people in them. Then you have all these government programs that's supposed to be helping the people, so the government should be the ones putting money back into the government. But no, they sitting on the land, stealing the houses, putting them in foreclosure, making more abandoned houses. Are you dumb? You doing the shit the wrong way. But people think I don't have common sense. Yes, I do. I sit around and watch this shit. And being that I was one who need help and shit like that, I sit and analyze like, well, if the system was built to help, if they had to help do this, this would be different and that would be different. That's why I can speak on it like this. It's too much. It's so many people out here that's talented. They want to start businesses. They have ideas, but they don't have the funds to do so. Me being one of them. Again, so I speak from experience. And we have all of these properties and shit that ain't shit being done to. They just now demolishing them, and now you demolishing it, and it's just vacant land. You might as well keep the houses, fix them up, run new pipes. And they said that y'all need to bring back copper pipes because they said that copper helps heal the body and things like that. So if we were still drinking out of copper pipes with fresh, clean water and stuff so that they wouldn't rust, just like how DTE came, they'll come out and test your weather guards or your windows and things like that. Y'all could have people coming out to test pipes for whatever is in it, lime, lead, whatever the case may be, and put the copper pipes back. They are healing frequencies. That is something that can benefit people as well. You know, I ain't saying everything got to go back to the old ways, but I'm saying some things were just beneficial. Somebody talking about free Diddy. But some things were just beneficial, you know. So I be thinking about that type of stuff. Like, I think about the people as well. It's a lot of stuff that could be being done. But it seemed like it don't be important. And that's what I be saying about the government, but then they want us to vote for them. No, what about us? But anyway, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little tired, to be honest. And hungry. I want to eat some cooked food, though. Dang, it's crazy. I don't got no friends. Like, I don't even got nobody house I could just want to go spend the night at and cook and take a shower and just leave and then, you know, go on about my business. Like, I used to have friends, I'll do that, where I'll let my friends come and do that. Like, you know, in times like this. I don't got nobody, though, that I could just be like, hey, can I come spend the night tonight? Can I take a shower? Can I cook some dinner? Like, I'll make something for you, too. Like, I don't even have that. That's crazy. So, I don't know, but I want to eat some cooked food instead of some fast food. I was talking about a lot of different things, Jeff. You somehow come through. Do you live in Michigan? Do you live in Detroit, Michigan, or surrounding Metro Detroit areas? Yes, good, healthy, homemade food. Like, that's what I want. Some, like, cabbage and rice with some good gravy and some type of meat. I don't know. I just want some home-cooked food. And I haven't cooked in a minute. And granted, I was at my brother's house. I still haven't cooked in a minute. Like, I cooked food from time to time. I would cook dinner from time to time. But it's not like being in my own house, in my own kitchen and everything like that, where I could just cook for real. Like, I haven't cooked in a long time and I just want to cook and eat. If I was in Illinois, I could have stayed there. Oh, thank you. You said you miss cabbage. Yeah, I want some cabbage. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I need to travel. I need to get my money up so I could travel and I could come to places like Illinois and other places and meet people. Like, it's okay to have friends in other states and things like that. Shoot, I want to move to a different state. I want to get married and move to a different state and just start my life over with me and my kids and stuff. Is that too much to ask? Is it a crime to want to be loved, to want to have some assistance, to want to be great? Is it a crime? Oh no, y'all. I love y'all, though. Again, I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace. Let me turn my light on. Happiness, abundance, good wealth, good health, prosperity, and all that good shit that you good people deserve. I wish y'all nothing but the best. Oh, man. We gonna make it. Keep y'all head up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I like to get love back. What's your name? Omar? Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you guys later. I'm closing up the digital diary now. I will see y'all. Y'all know when I get off live, because I don't catch some of the comments if they're going up. And when I end my lives, for some reason, the comments don't save. I thought that they would save. And I looked in the settings to see if I can change that, but I couldn't find out how, because I was going to read them and then maybe like go back and answer the ones that weren't being petty and things like that. But they vanished as soon as I end the video. Stay safe. Thank you. I will. I appreciate that. God bless you. Goodness is on the way. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I love this positivity. I read so many negative comments that I love the good feedback. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it because I be trying not to cuss a bitch out sometimes. I like the love. Yes. But all right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.